Star Wars fans are eating good today as out of nowhere, Disney released the first poster for The Acolyte and the confirmation of its release date and the upcoming trailer. At this point, it feels like forever ago since The Acolyte was announced and they started production, but luckily we don't have to wait too long to officially see it for ourselves, as this poster confirms it's coming out June 4th on Disney+. Now, along with this, the poster also shows us a lightsaber hilt that's obviously meant to look like it's igniting, but it's not. What we see is a blood trail and blood stains all over the hilt of the saber, with the text that says, "In an age of light, a darkness rises." Now, obviously, if you've been keeping up with what's going on, The Acolyte is set some 100 to 150 years before Star Wars Episode 1, and it will be dealing with the Acolytes, aka the Sith, forming in the background while the Republic and the Jedi do not notice it. And it leads to the events that obviously see Palpatine getting into power and then executing everything we see in the prequels. So there's a lot riding on this series, as it's one of the series that's been the most hated ever since it was announced and the castings were announced and the direction, and that it was going to be in the High Republic because those books are hated, the comics are hated, everything about the High Republic is hated by a certain amount of the fandom. But there is a lot of hype for this from a lot of hardcore Star Wars fans such as myself, and I'm certainly excited. I think this poster is great. The whole representation of like the lightsaber and the blood is really cool with the red streak and everything. It's probably implying that this is going to be a little bit of a darker series, which we've heard before, and it just gets me more hyped, honestly. The trailer will obviously hit tomorrow. I will talk about it. We're going to talk about it as a whole here on the CBC, just like we have most of the recent Star Wars content, and I look forward to seeing just how this gets into the High Republic and how they present that. Because one of the things I always wanted to see in live action was the height of the Republic, with Jedi all over the place. We're now going to see that, but from the eyes of the Sith hiding in the shadows. That's pretty cool.